There you go.
I'd like to call the order of the Finance Committee meeting for April 12th, 2022 at 5:45 p.m. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Attendance roll call.
Alderpersons Madden.
Here. I'm sorry.
Madden.
Sorry, here.
Kubaki.
Here.
And Wolf.
Here.
We have a quorum present.
Thank you. Public meeting notice.
The meeting was noticed in accordance with the open meeting law.
Thank you. Approval of the minutes from March 22nd, 2022.
Move to approve.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Those are approved. License approvals, we have none. New business, recommend approval of a letter of credit reduction for the Glen at Muskego Lakes LLC.
Move to approve.
Second.
Any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That's approved. Recommend approval of MK/S-EP LLC Developers Agreement.
Move to approve.
Second.
Discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. Approval of a pier replacement for Idle Isle.
Move to approve.
Second.
Scott, you want to explain, or should I? You can. You're here. You can explain it.
So both those piers, over 20 plus years at Idle Isle, we need to replace them. The usage of Idle Isle and the boats and the piers are tremendous in the last couple of years. So right now, also I believe someone had a fall there last year or something, Jeff, if I remember right.
Yeah.
So we got cost and we need to get these things replaced. So.
Now, these are the launching piers?
Yes,
Yes.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yep.
And it's a non-budgeted item.
It's
So,
an unbudgeted item, correct?
yeah,
Correct. It kind of triggered a little bit more when a gentleman,
When someone, they fell and then they sent us they didn't send us a notice of claim, they just sent us a notice that they fell and got hurt,
Okay.
which
Yeah.
didn't
So
mean
I don't
anything.
think it's gonna go anywhere, but they did just say that they got hurt at the pier, so.
Okay. Was that because of the condition of the pier?
it,
We're not admitting anything right now.
correct, yeah.
Don't answer that question.
Okay.
We just thought it was time to change,
Okay.
upgrade them. So as far as where the money's coming from, the Hillendale, came in way under budget. We were transferring some of that money from landfill to pay for that project. We are going to transfer a portion of that back to landfill and pay for this with it.
Well, you know, I think if they're that old and stuff, we should have had this in the budget.
We should have, but
And then the money from the landfill that's, we didn't spend should be going to road work. I mean, our roads are getting worse, and I'm getting more and more complaints. And, the last complaint was, the last time the road was done was 1976, so that's telling you something right there. And, I know it's a dead end, but still, we should look at keeping that money and using it in for road repair, especially now with the cost of everything. We're not going to be lucky enough to get some money back on a lot of these roads. So,
and I don't think anyone would disagree with you that we'd like to increase our annual road program, but you know, we're bumping against levy caps every year, and it comes down to priorities. And you know, we put things out to bid, and those bids have been coming in less, and we've been able to extend what we plan on every year. Don't know if we'll continue to be able to do that, but you know, we try to get as much as we can out of it. It just comes down to priority, and you're all welcome to, you know, make adjustments, you know, as you see on these things. But you know, we're just because we have this finite, to put money in one area, you got to take it from another. So it just comes down to priorities, and I don't disagree. I'd love to be able to like almost double or triple our road program to get caught up, but it's just not in the cards right now.
well, you know, and the other factor is that if we don't try to use that money we're taking away from the road program to put back into it, at least for patching and things like that, we're going to run into a problem where we're going to be spending even more money on more more of a repair in the roads. So, you know, the priorities and everything's all great, I agree with all that, but I just want to make a point, this is something I've been talking about for years, about the road program, and you know, we finally increased it, and we're trying to increase it again. But when we have an opportunity to save money, we should be using that money to look at other areas that should be done, rather than trying to put it back into a general fund. And, you know, I mean, and in something like this, when we have a pier of $25,000 should have been in the budget. So we should be prepared for things like this rather than taking it out of something else to use.
If it makes you feel any better, if we would have had it in the budget last fall, it would have came out of the same place. It would have came out of landfill. So, I mean, it's really.
Yeah, but my point, it would have been nice to be in the budget, yeah.
I have a question. It sounds like we had a concern come up. Was this on like the radar of, hey, we need to replace this at some point? If we hadn't had the discussion on concerns.
I think, you know, when we looked at probably, like, again, capital's coming up already. I have my first meeting in April. You know, we always look at the parks and everything like that. So it probably would have been one of the things, okay, what are we going to throw on capital? Maybe replacing these piers this time. Similar to, you bring up road program. Remember, it's coming up. It's on capital. I introduced it next year, 2023, 2026. I'm asking for an extra $1 million to bump up that road program. That's my best way to give you an opportunity to help solve some of the complaints that you're getting. So it's coming. I just want to let you know, I introduced it last year to everyone to know it's coming. But I think this would have been like one of the things like, hey, for parks, you know what, we got a pier, and we got to replace the pier. So
I'm not a boat pier guy, so this question is there like a, hey, repair it and get another couple of years out of it type deal?
I think we've done that.
Okay.
Like what you're saying is we've done that multiple
Okay,
times.
got it.
So no, this is again, they're over 20 plus years from my understanding. So we've done a pretty good job of doing that. So
But the last question I have is that I only see one invoice or whatever it may be. We don't have to send it out to bid, or?
no, we
Oh,
got another we got another
yeah.
quote. It's about
We had a
$2,000 more or something like that. They were both like right there. So
Yeah.
I didn't know. I just
No,
saw
no.
the one that's.
oh no, we smell test it and we called up another person. So.
Okay.
Same kind of pier and what?
Oh, we basically same exact everything.
Well, no,
We're
this one's floating.
yeah, but we actually asked them to rebid it again with,
Oh.
we asked,
Okay.
we kind of basically said, give us everything the same, but
Okay.
we didn't give them the cost, we just said, give us a price and exact numbers and exact everything, so.
Okay.
But this is floating instead of the
Yeah.
old one was not a floating pier.
Yep, we did the floating one, similar to what we have now.
Our fishing pier over there is a floating pier, correct?
Yep. That's a handicap fishing one that's down the way, yep.
Yeah. And how old is that one now?
I do not know. I'll
Must
have
be
to
getting
check.
close to 10 years already.
That sounds about right.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
10 to 15, right around there. Any further questions? Hearing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. Voucher approval.
Motion to approve utility vouchers in the amount of $68,076.79.
Second.
Discussion. All those in favor say aye.
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 Opposed? That passes.
Motion to approve tax vouchers in the amount of $2,336.52.
Second.
Discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes.
Motion to approve general fund vouchers in the amount of $829,847.50.
Second.
Discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Motion to approve wire transfers for payroll invoices in the amount of $373,051.58.
Second.
Discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? That passes. Finance Director's report, we have none tonight. Communications and miscellaneous business, anything? Hearing none, a motion to adjourn would be in order.
Motion is adjourned.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We're adjourned at 5:55. Thank you.